starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chipper Jones, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. To Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. And now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Jackie Robinson.
Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. One out, bases empty, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. And it's fouled away. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. Two away.
The center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Trout is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Hit down the line at first, and that's through for a hit. Around first, Trout on his way to second now, and he will pull into second with a two-out double. Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the line.
Throws in time for the first out of the second. So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. Now here's the first offering. And Oswalt will start things out with the slider. Good for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. The bases are empty here with 2 away, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
The right fielder, Torrey Hunter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So we got him swinging. Torrey Hunter retired leading off the bottom of the second. David Ortiz is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the... In now is the Yankees DH, Josh Donaldson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Trout is there, and he'll bring this one in. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And that one yanked just foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Robinson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Posada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. That nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. You can kiss it goodbye. Standing in now, Chipper Jones. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hunter's got a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Joe Torre. First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Up next, Hank Aaron.
Batting done. The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Aaron.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they swing at a butterfly right now for 2 in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And it's 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Now it'll be Juan Soto as we begin the top of the 4th.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Count even now at 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a slider that can't catch the outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Next for New York, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that's outside.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. So next to hit is David Ortiz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into center field, line drive base hit. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. Oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He's in there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Roberts is there, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Brian Roberts set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Brian.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. No one on with one down, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in will be Jorge Posada, who collected a base hit his first time up. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle, right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Byron Buxton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chopped weakly to the left.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Torrey Hunter, and they could use a spark from him here. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. David Ortiz is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Sinker misses, ball 4. Next, it'll be Ronnie Mauricio looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Next up, Joe Torre.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Here now is Juan Soto. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Dennis Eckersley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hunter looks up. You can kiss it goodbye.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. In now, Alfonso Soriano. He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and here's Donaldson. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on anymore.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Eckersley over to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Stepping in once again is Hank Aaron. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Third baseman.
And the pitch.
Aaron.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Aaron gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
He's got it. There's one on the first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Brian Roberts, the next batter. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-2 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now batting.
Next, here is Mike Trout, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-2 as he chases the slider. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. Into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. grounded out in his last at-bat.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Next to dig in, Chipper Jones. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Late that time for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Scooped up.
That ball's foul.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In is Torrey Hunter. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. First pitch of the AB now. David Ortiz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game. As he all set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Stays alive, still 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So now to the plate, David Ortiz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground. To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Tom Henke enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Go on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Next to stand in is Joe Torre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Next up from New York, Hank Aaron, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald. It's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to take his hacks again. Josh Donaldson blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now here is Jorge Posada. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Hunter coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his wind-up. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Next to hit, Brian Roberts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Count now a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So the next to bat will be Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here it comes. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Edward Cabrera gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Following the tide, running from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Plenty of it just to keep the haters out the fire.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Supposed to be the front, say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again, rolling up, putting it on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that you rockin'?